scams and frauds. The children are not even in school here. And this isn't just Ghana. These are every country I have gone to. These children are not in school. These children are on the streets begging for money. So how can an African leave Africa and come to the U.S. and try to holler they're more educated than us? How, sir? How? You came to the U.S. to get an education. Because over here, you're not even in school.
Wow.
So your son, is your son in school?
My son graduated from ASU.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he's grown.
Yes.
Okay.
He's 26.
Oh, he's big one.
He's grown.
So man, why are you and your husband and your son still out there?
Yeah, you leave.
I am still in Africa because my son is refusing to leave. And like I told my husband,
26.
I cannot leave my son in a foreign country because they will take advantage of him. So what I have been doing is I go back to the U.S., do what I need to do. I come over here. Then my husband goes back to the U.S., do what he needs to do. Then he come back. So we've been switching out.
Oh, hell no.
And so like I told my husband when I got back this time, I said, I don't know if we just need to drug him up and get him on the plane. I said, but we need to be back in our country because this is not our country.
Now, why does he not want to leave?
He says that
probably a girl.
Here, he's just a man. That he's not a black man. He's just a man. And he says he feels more comfortable here in this country among people that favors him. He said he doesn't have to worry about getting shot by the police and things like that. I said, well, you don't have to worry about getting shot by the police, but you got to worry about getting scammed by them.
Right.
So he says that he rather give the cops a little bit of money when he gets stopped because he know he's coming home.
That's crazy. Fuck that.
Wow.
Fuck that.
Wow.
It's some girl over there he messing with. Probably. He's 26.
Well, I hope you say that.
It's probably some girl out there that he messing with. You 26 years old. You know you 26. You think with your ding-a-ling. You know, he done got over there and got some African chick, and she putting it on his ass, and he don't want to leave. That's what I think it is. I think it might be some girl over there he messing with, and now he don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I was like, man. So instead of him, so he'd rather y'all go through the inconvenience of having to fly, because I'm pretty sure it's expensive having to fly back and forth to Africa. It's not like it's not like you flying to Miami from Chicago. Like that's a lot of money they paying to fly back and forth to make sure he good. And he 26. He's grown at this point. If he don't want to go, let him stay. But I understand she's a mom. That's her baby. But he's 26 years old. He's almost 4 years from 30. If we gotta suffer and go through hell because he want to stay over here, because he, which I understand that might be a valid reason. He probably, he don't got to worry about getting, you know what I'm saying? Because now, shit, it seems like out here in America, you can do anything to a black man, even if you don't have a uniform on. As long as you ain't black doing it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand his reasons. His safety. He's scared to come out here and get pulled over, and and get, what I'm saying, racially profiled. That actually happened to a guy that was, I think he was in the army, and he was overseas. He's like, man, I love being overseas because, I'm not a black man. I'm just a regular man. And he ended up coming back home, and I think he ended up getting shot by the police. I don't think he died, but I think that was in the news. It was a veteran guy that was overseas. I believe he was at a gas station or something, and he came back. He had just got back home and got harassed by the police. He had only been home maybe 2 weeks, and he's like, and got thrown on the ground by the American cop. So I can understand his reason why not wanting to come here, because America's, even though we have the freedoms here, we black people, black men, we're the threat to this country. Motherfuckers come over here and drop bombs, run planes in the buildings, but it always goes back to us being the threat. And we're not even doing that shit. So I can understand his reason of not wanting to come home, but I'm thinking it's deeper than that. I'm thinking it might be a girl. He over getting that African coochie put on him. And that's why. He gonna inconvenience his mom and daddy so he can get some of that Ghana Gucci. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's more today. He telling his mom and dad that, because if he really told his mom and dad that it's a girl that he stand over there for, he he fall in love with some chick over there, then they're gonna be like, man, if you gonna bring your ass on and come on back to America. That's what I think it is. I think it might be a girl.